Let's talk about performing the year-end close in our Peachtree software. To begin this discussion, let's come here under the Tasks pull-down menu. Let's come down to System and change Accounting Period. You can see we're currently in period 23, November of 2004. In the coming weeks, we're going to need to change our accounting period to January of 2005. Presently, January 2005 is not available for us. In order to make it available, we'll need to close 2003. Notice we have waited as long as possible to close 2003. This is what we recommend. Run the close year-end process as late in the year as possible. This way, you can continue to refer back to information for the prior year. Once we close 2003, we're not going to be able to refer back to our 2003 information unless we restore a backup. Let's talk about these two boxes over here: Open Fiscal Years and Open Payroll Tax Years. Peachtree allows us to have two different years for both fiscal and payroll purposes. This is necessary because if your fiscal year for accounting purposes is something other than a calendar year, then you would have a different date range up here. Down here, open payroll tax years, that's always on a calendar year. Now, let's close this window and let's come into the year-end wizard. Under Tasks, System, and choose Year-End Wizard. Let's begin the year-end wizard here. Peachtree tells us here are our current open years. Let's click Next. Here, Peachtree recommends we close both the fiscal and payroll tax years together. If we're on a fiscal year for accounting purposes, then sometimes it's necessary to close the payroll tax year and fiscal tax years differently. We're on the same tax years. Let's click Next. Here, Peachtree warns us if we have any unprinted items in the year that we're closing. So if you have any items here that you need to print before continuing, then you'll want to exit the year-end wizard, print these items, and then return. Now, before we can proceed, Peachtree requires us to make a backup. We cannot even click on the Next button until we do this. So let's go ahead and back up our data. Back up now. I'm going to put a YE here for year end, and I'm going to click Save. Peachtree now backs up our data, and now we can click on Next. Here, Peachtree confirms what our new open periods will be. 13 through 24 will be the year 2005. Let's click Next. Here we need to confirm our year-end close. Here's what we're closing: 2003. Here's what's going to be open and available to us after we close: all 12 months in 2004 and all 12 months in 2005. Click on Next. And now we're going to begin the close. Once we begin this process, we cannot stop it. So make sure you've made your backup and make sure you're ready to close that prior year. Now we're going to begin the close, and Peachtree is going to continue through the process. We're now going to pause this video until the Peachtree has completed the process. Peachtree has now finished closing 2003, and now we can simply click on Finish. Now let's go in and look and see what's available to us. Tasks, System, Change Accounting Period. Now you can see that 2004 and 2005 are open. And when we look over here, these are open fiscal years, 2004 and 5, open payroll tax years 4 and 5. You've successfully closed Peachtree for 2003. Another way to get into the Change Accounting screen, Change Accounting Period screen, is to come here. Simply click here, and that takes you into the same window.